Hi everyone, we're in the home stretch. We're in the last couple of weeks of class, so I'm getting wistful. I hope you've been enjoying it as much as I have. Pretty soon, I know the course evaluations are going to be popping up here in not in VoiceThread, in Blackboard for you guys to kind of fill out. Make sure that you do fill that out. Aside from the fact that the liberal arts department in the school really do read those and really do listen to student feedback, they really need it. This course was kind of beta testing a lot of things. VoiceThread was one of them. This was the first time this course has ever been taught online. It kind of went through a radical rethink from the last time it was performed. So definitely your feedback on the course and material and tech and the online meanness is something they're going to definitely be interested in. So please make sure when the evaluation pops up that you actually do fill those out. It's terribly important. They are read. Also, I've noticed something. We've been beta testing VoiceThread in this class, as you all have been doing, and I've noticed the last few weeks folks have been treating it as just another type it in discussion board. The options of either speaking or recording have kind of faded by the wayside. I'm curious as to why that happens. I have my own pedagogical thinking about why, and I'm just kind of wondering maybe if you just are busy or you're tired, or if there's a technical problem with VoiceThread that you would just rather type than deal with some of the recording stuff. At any rate, if possible, at least one of your posts this week in VoiceThread, use one of the other options besides typing, not only so I know that VoiceThread is working and working for you, but that's kind of why we were beta testing it, to make it a little bit more interactivity. We hear from students all the time that they crave more interactivity in online courses, so we try to beta testing implementing this. So we want to make sure that it's working. You know, if there's a technical problem with it, as some of you have been having, shoot me an email, but otherwise, you know, pop back in and make one of your posts at least a non-typing one this last time we use VoiceThread. So just a little peculiarity there. And also, well, we're kind of wrapping things up really quick. So you have this week's material. We have the discussion in VoiceThread. Next week, the material is going to be to watch the documentary film American Mystic. There's a copy that's available on reserve at the MCAD library. It's also really easily available, I think, from any of your film gathering preference, you know, Netflix or Hulu or whatever. It's relatively easy to get. It's a fairly recent documentary about 3 millennial-aged folks who are on the not traditional spiritual paths and lives. It's a beautifully done documentary about those paths and kind of why they do what they do. So you'll be watching that film in week 15, and your final paper, as you'll see, is the prompt is at the bottom of the week's lesson for this week, is to just write a 5 to 7 page reflective paper, final paper about the film, the course, the material. Just kind of wrap things up and give some thought to what does it mean to be a myth maker, ritualist, artist. You know, have you given some rethought to your role in light of this class? So if you have any questions about that, definitely shoot me an email. But that paper will be due the Sunday of week 15, so not this week, but next week. And then the class will be done. It'll wrap up a little bit earlier because it's online. So if you have any questions with regard to housekeeping or expectations, you do know to shoot me an email. And let's jump into the material for the next couple of weeks. Best wishes. Talk to you soon.